If you have multiple sandbox, we want to know which sandbox is using.
No. Let's say I'm using the I have 4 sandbox: developer pro, partial copy, and full copy. So
Yeah.
at what, like, let's say some requirement is coming. So at that time, how will I get to know which sandbox should I use as a business perspective? As a business, like which sandbox I need to create for which requirement?
I didn't get it. Like for which sandbox, for which requirement means usually we work on the sandbox, right? Development sandbox, right? We work on it.
Uh,
And if it is for testing, we'll do it a QA sandbox. I mean
uh,
QN.
uh.
Yeah. For
So
UAT, sometimes we may have UAT or
no,
not.
no, 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 not that. I'm not going to that level, like this cycle of these sandboxes. So what is our requirement is? So what is asking? So let's say this is my one sandbox, okay?
Yeah.
This is my developer pro, and this is my partial copy, and this is my full copy.
Yeah.
Okay. So what he's asking, Vishwanath is asking now. So let's say my some requirement is coming. Some requirement is coming. So don't go to developer and QA and all.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
So this is my requirement is coming. So
Yeah.
now we have 4 options to create sandbox from the production. There is no
Yeah.
sandbox right now. We need to create new sandbox from the production. Some requirement is coming. So my manager is non-technical. Everyone is non-technical, but we are non. You are technical. So which sandbox you will choose for related to requirement? Which sandbox you will choose?
No, in case if it is, I think I got to know something like if like 30 days if you wanted to store something like that based
30
on
days.
the duration. Yeah, based on the duration and the number of flights and something.
No, 30 days means after 30 days, what will happen?
Whatever we have it gets deleted, right? Like in the org.
No. No, this will not be deleted. So see what will happen. So you are mixing the concept. See, deleted mean there is refresh interval is 30 days. There is
Yeah.
refresh interval. Refresh interval, it doesn't mean that it will be refreshed automatically, it will be deleted automatically. Refresh interval means you can refresh your sandbox after 30 days. You can do. This is not mandatory that it will automatically be done. You can refresh it if you want to do after 30 days. You got it or not?
Yeah.
If I'm doing the development and all, if it will be refreshed automatically, then what is the use of sandbox? Okay, that is
So the sandbox doesn't refresh us automatically. Yes.
no, it will not refresh automatically. We have to refresh.
Okay, we have to do.
We have to do.
Okay.
Yes, we have to do. So let's say I have refresh sandbox. Where is images? So let's say this is my refresh. So these are my sandboxes. Okay, all sandboxes. If I want to refresh particular some sandbox, this is my dev, test, retest, and training and something. If I want to refresh this sandbox, then it will be refreshed. So this one is developer sandbox. Type is developer sandbox. We have developer, partial copy, and full copy. We will not refresh the sandbox. Okay, we will not refresh the sandbox. Even so, if I'll go to differences, so it is not loading. It will be loading.
But I have one doubt. Suppose we refresh the sandboxes, the data which is existing in this sandbox will erase it. Yes.
Sorry.
If suppose we refresh the sandbox, the data which is existing in the sandbox will erase, or it will be stay.
Everything will be deleted automatically. If I'm
Okay.
refreshing it.
Once we refresh it, the data will be deleted.
So make sure, like before refreshing a sandbox, you should have a backup of your full org.
Okay.
Okay. So might be there is some important things which you cannot recover after refreshing, and if you have a backup, then you can easily do it. Right.
So even it doesn't go to recycle bin once we delete it.
Sorry.
It deleted permanently.
Sorry.
It doesn't go to recycle bin once we delete the data in sandbox.
No. Even recycle bin, everything will be deleted.
Yeah, everything will be okay. Fine.
Everything will be deleted. And now our requirement, like this is a 1 day refresh, like developer pro is 1 day refresh. After 1 day you can do. It doesn't mean that every day it will be refreshed automatically. If I will say 29 days or 30 days, So full copy, it doesn't mean that it will be deleted automatically after 30 days. No, it will be, if you want to delete, if you want to refresh it, okay, then it can be. And what is the use of refresh, you know, Kumar? Why do we refresh the things? What is the need of refreshing?
When you want to clear that whatever the data we have it in that, right?
No, why do you want to clear it? What is the reason behind it?
The sandbox, right? We have like all the datas, like which sometimes we create like for the test purpose, something we create multiple codes. We want to delete that.
If we have some unwanted data, right?
Yeah.
If we have some unwanted data, which is not unused data, which is impacting on our functionality. Okay.
Yep.
So if you have like this kind of data, if you want to delete that data, so definitely we will not delete one by one. If there are thousands of things, if we will delete one by one, then it will take lots of time. So better this to refresh the sandbox. Okay, then it will automatically be deleted, and whatever we have latest thing in production, everything we copied from the production to sandbox. Okay, so that will be the thing. Yes, so our requirement is not finished, still it is. So what was the requirement? So we have 4 sandboxes, and which sandbox which we need to use. Okay, so it totally depend on your requirement. Let's say your requirement, you need to create one UI. This is a UI. So in this UI, you are displaying the number of records. Okay, you are displaying the number of records. Let's say from the opportunity object. On that opportunity, you are using like, let's say 10 lakh records in the opportunity. Okay, you want to check whether in the sandbox you want to test it, whether I can display 10 lakh records at a time or not. I can display or not. You want to test all these things. If you're using the developer sandbox, you know, developer sandbox storage 200 MB. Can you store all this opportunity of 10 lakh records in 200 MB? No, never. We cannot use, right? So definitely we'll go to our partial copy or full copy. Definitely full copy only. Got it or not?
Yes.
It totally depends on your requirement. Okay. So these kind of things will be comes in a picture.
The requirement in a sense, like number of the data you wanted to show it.
Yeah, right. So we should have a sufficient storage.
Based on data, we have to select which sandbox we have to use in the organization.
Exactly. Yes. Based on the data. Yeah. Based on the storage.
We have to differentiate.
Right. Yeah. Right. So that's the thing. Okay. So if we'll go to, so this is our code. So this is our code, and which we are going to write it. So why it is showing error? STR is not STR. Where is STR?
I think phone we are not using. Phone.
We are using here. Where we are not using? You are saying not using.
Actually, we are not calling the everywhere. That's why.
We are calling now.
Yes, now we call.
Just kidding, bro. Okay, fine. So this is a thing, Kumar and Vishwanath. So this is the basic things which we'll discuss today, and remaining things like we'll start the basic things like we'll start from tomorrow. And
the class will be at same time from tomorrow onwards. Yes,
8 o'clock, right, Kumar?
For 8 a.m. Yeah, okay, comfortable with that time.
Kumar?
It will be okay.
Okay, that's great. Great.
Okay. And upload this video into YouTube, that channel.
Sure, bro.
Yeah. Then
I'll upload. And
sure, thank you.
In case,
bro.
Go ahead. Complete it.
Yeah, you are saying something, Kumar?
No, you complete it. I'll tell later. You wanted to tell something first, right? You complete. I'll go later.
Okay, fine. So what I'm saying, so whatever video we'll have, so I'll upload on the YouTube channel. So YouTube channel is help us. Even you can record the session and you can keep it in your drive. So better this is upload on the YouTube. So what is the benefit of that? So definitely I'll get a benefit or not. I'm not worrying, but your benefit is like tomorrow or day after tomorrow, if you're directly going to online, if you don't have any drive access or some forget email ID password, so directly you will go to YouTube and directly you can find out in the live. After 5 years as well, you will get that video on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I will create one playlist, and on that I will upload this one, and I'll give the link of that playlist. Okay. Yeah, go ahead now.
No, so yeah, what I wanted to ask, like based on today's whatever we had the training, like what would be our takeaways in case if we have to go and look into it, try it out by ourselves?
Didn't get you, bro.
No, it is in based on today's training, like what would be our takeaways in case if I wanted, okay, what I've read it, like what I've learned today means, what would I go and try it?
Okay, what is the
By
assignment for
myself.
you, right?
No, not like
Yeah.
it's maybe, yeah, put it in that way, yeah. Just
Means got it. So what you have to do now, you have to, today we discussed these things, DC and all these things. You have to create one calculator. Okay, you both have to create one calculator. On that calculator should be like it should be different method. It should be like this. This should be sum calculator, one should be minus calculator, one should be divide calculator, one should be our like we can say multiply calculator. Okay,
gotcha.
so once if I'm clicking and different variable you will create according as per the calculator. One should be result, one should be first value, one should be second value. Accordingly, if I'm calling the this method, then it should be called plus only. If I'm calling the minus, it should be called minus only. If I'm calling the all the method, it should be display the result all everything. Means you can as of now you can pass the hard code value, but I will tell you how to pass your dynamic value and all in case of Visualforce page. But yes, for now we'll not go to directly Visualforce page, so you have to create a one calculator. So it's a small requirement for you for today. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay then. So we'll meet tomorrow then, huh?
Yeah. Bye.
Okay then. Okay, thanks.
Amarjit, today evening you are. Hello.
Yeah, bro.
Hello. Today evening you are going to take an interview session.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
You can join 2 classes if you want. Yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Then.
Amazon. Bye.
Bye, Kumar. Bye.